Hey, how you guys doing? It's me again. Before I get into what I'm about to say, I'd like to thank those that watch the videos. Thank you for paying attention. Tell your friends and family members about what we're doing over here in this household for God. And I suggest you guys start doing the same. Okay, now to get into the message. I know I could talk forever sometimes, but I just try to go with the flow of the spirit. But check it out though. What I really want to talk about is some of the events that are getting ready to take place here pretty soon. Can't really give you dates and times, but according to what the Spirit of the Lord has shown me, this is the direction we are headed towards right now. This is actually, we are living in these moments right now. I know a lot of preachers and teachers and pastors are preaching the message that we are living in the last days, and I agree 100%. But what I'm not really getting is how come a lot of the pastors and preachers and teachers are not preaching the message that we are living in the last moments of the last days. I mean, right now it appears that we are actually getting ready to come into the tribulation period spoken of in Matthew 24 by Yeshua or Jesus Christ. Okay? And how I know this to be true is because look at what's going on around us. All the signs that the Lord told us to look for are all here. Every single last one of them are all here. Notice how fast the past couple years went by. Or just notice just the years going by fast, just point blank period, but especially the last two. 2009 went by quick. Even before 2009, it seemed like 2008 went by quick. But it seemed like 2010 just started, but here we are in 2011 right now. Okay? These are the things that the Lord told us to be aware of. The time increase, like as far as like the speed and how fast everything is just going by, the chaos, okay? The whole world is in chaos almost, you know what I mean? A lot of people are like really immoral, you know what I mean? From like the adults all the way down to the youth, all right? Come on, man. I know I'm not the only one that's seeing this stuff, all right? I mean, I know a lot of people look at me and just be like, okay, this guy seems like he's pretty young himself, and I am. I'm like 24, you know. But the Lord has shown me like a lot of things, though. All right. For one, He showed me this whole situation, this whole chaos situation. I noticed it actually at the beginning of last year. I kind of was reminded of a dream that I had about the me and my mom and my sister was walking down the street on a beautiful, nice summer day. You know, the sky was blue, the sun was shining or whatnot. And I think I might have mentioned this in my last couple videos though, but you know, just in case if I didn't, I just want to put this out there. But anyways, me and my mom and my sister was walking down the street on a nice summer day. The sky was blue, the sun was shining. It just looked like the most perfect day, you know. All of a sudden, man, we just happened to be looking up into the sky, and we just seen nothing at first, but we actually ended up just turning around, and this warplane was coming. It was just this military, you know, this warplane. It flew over us, right? Because it flew from like behind us, and it flew right in front of us. And when it got in front of us, it dropped this bomb. And there was an explosion, you know what I mean? But this explosion illuminated this really, really bright light, so we got turned away from the light because it kind of blinded us. You know what I mean? But I expected to see a lot of destruction, But instead of seeing destruction, what I seen was nothing but a bunch of chaos. All right? And I'm going to tell you straight up that this chaos was so out of control and it was so bad to the point it was happening in on all levels, from like the street level all the way up until like the politics, okay? And everybody was physically fighting each other. It looked like World War III. All right? But it looked like all the races of the world was just fighting each other. That's why I said that, you know what I mean? So pretty much that dream pretty much speaks for itself, all right? And look at what's going on right now in our world. I was just reminded of that dream last year. And no, actually I was reminded of the dream before last year. You know what I mean? Because God reminded me of it before, and when I used to live in North Seattle. And when I used to live out there, you know, me and my wife, we constantly was studying and stuff like that. But man, the Lord would point out to me that, like, what I noticed something, like, okay, this is what I noticed about God. God always points out a dream or a vision or something that He given to me like a long time ago when the event is getting ready to take place. You see what I'm saying? He always brings it back to my attention. You know what I'm saying? And He always did that. You know, He always did that. You know, and for so many years though, you know, I've been kind of like Jonah. You know, being really disobedient. I hate to say, but I had, you know, not just my wife, but also my other family members and friends, and even sometimes people I don't even know come to me and tell me, man, that I need to really get out here and get this message out, because you know a lot of people believe that God is really using me, and I'm starting to really begin to see that, you know, being that so many people is coming to me saying the same thing. But to make a long story short, man, I mean, I had dreams about Obama, and you guys pretty much already heard that. Man, I had dreams about, you know, just personal stuff that just happened in my life, you know what I'm saying? Just personal things, personal prophecies that God just revealed to me in my lifetime. And there's one dream in particular that I had in like 2007, 2006 that just keeps coming back to me, okay? There was this man, and I'll tell you how it starts off. First, I'm sitting in the audience, right? And I'm like in a, you know, it looked like some kind of TV show or something, but I'm sitting in the audience just watching the show though. And as I'm sitting right there in the audience and stuff like that, I can't hear nothing anybody is saying, right? But I do remember this guy though. There was this guy that looked like he could have been Assyrian or something like that. I don't really know what nationality it was, but he looked like he was the same nationality as this man that I know named Brother John. You know what I mean? And he's not Assyrian or nothing though, but I think he's from the UK or whatnot. But this guy, like for some reason, I just stood up and just started saying to this man, "You are not Jesus. You're not Jesus." And even though I didn't even hear the guy say that, I just jumped up and just said that. And I just couldn't even understand why, and I still don't. But I could give you a description of what this man looked like. This man was kind of heavy set, okay? And he wore glasses. He wore glasses. I remember that. This guy just kind of looked like an upperclassman. You know what I mean? He just looked like one of them type of people that could be some kind of politician or something like that. You know what I mean? But I just keep getting that he was Assyrian though. But even though he appeared to be like somebody that's from the UK or something like that. But I just keep getting that he's Assyrian. But the thing is that I had that dream, and for some reason that dream just constantly just keeps coming back into my head. And also there's another dream that I want to mention to you too. And this one was kind of a trip. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had a dream about a man that came out the sky. Okay, but he came from the heaven to the earth. and he had on like, but the clothes that he wore seemed like I don't know if you guys ever watched any of those old school Bible movies. You know, like the super old school Bible movies where they wore the garments or whatnot. But anyways, this guy had on a white garment, but over the white garment he had on a black vest. Okay, but um, even though this guy had on a black vest and stuff like that, and even though I seen this guy